I'm glad to have this opportunity to speak to such an important human rights gathering. The Asia-Pacific Forum of National Human Rights Institutions and its members are vital partners in advancing human rights across the Asia-Pacific region. This is a vast area, home to nearly 2/3 of the world's people and many diverse social and religious systems. It is also very complex, and it's grappling with a range of different human rights challenges. While democracy has advanced in many countries, civic freedoms are increasingly under threat, and human rights defenders are under attack. Rapid economic growth has opened opportunities, but it has also left people behind and resulted in damage to the environment. Discrimination against women and girls, as well as minority communities and indigenous peoples, remains entrenched in many countries. People are on the move, whether as migrant workers, as refugees, or victims of trafficking, and they are often in need of protection and assistance. In such a context, national human rights institutions play a frontline role in the protection of human rights at the national level. In addition, with the Asia-Pacific Forum, you have created a regional platform, even greater than the sum of its parts, which can provide a unique and authoritative voice on the human rights issues of our time. This is especially important in Asia and the Pacific, where there is no complementary architecture of a regional human rights mechanism or court. National human rights institutions have done essential and principled work in often challenging environments, even on occasion facing violence, smear campaigns, deliberate budget constraints that are designed to shut them down, or structural reforms intended to decrease their independence. I pay particular tribute to the 16 national human rights institutions within the region that are currently accredited as fully compliant with the Paris Principles. I trust that you will continue to operate with the effectiveness and independence that have been recognized as characteristic of your work. I encourage the 11 B status national human rights institutions to continue to work with the APF network and my office to build greater capacity and independence. And for those who have not been accredited, I urge you to take advantage of the support and assistance that my office can provide in this regard. I also call on governments in the region to support and empower their national institutions and to ensure that they benefit from a legislative basis and environment that respect their independence and act on their recommendations. For the people whom you serve, you may be among the only places they can go to be acknowledged, to be believed and assisted, a lifeline. For my office, you are our eyes and ears, and our arms and legs, our witnesses and our partners. For the entire UN system, you are key contributors. This importance is indicated by the existence of a specific SDG target, 16A1, which calls on states to establish independent national human rights institutions that can comply with the Paris Principles. You make vital inputs to treaty body reviews, to the Universal Periodic Review, and in follow-up to their recommendations. As you know, this year also marks the 30th anniversary of the Paris Principles and the 30th anniversary of the GUNRI, the umbrella network of all national human rights institutions, as well as of my office's role within that network. This is a time of maturity, a time to take stock, to ask ourselves whether our institutions are fit for purpose and whether they are generating maximum positive impact. Are we as effective and as inclusive as we could be? Whose voices are missing? What can we do differently and better? 2023 also brings us another compelling, invigorating anniversary, the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In commemoration of this anniversary, my office is leading the Human Rights 75 initiative with the goal of rekindling the spirit of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. I encourage you all to join this initiative by making a pledge, committing to specific actions, and to encourage your governments to commit to new pledges as well that are transformative. I hope your meeting will provide an opportunity to discuss your shared challenges, to discuss ideas to strengthen national institutions, to amplify their voices, but also to look at ways in which my office can be of better support. Our work is more effective and the load is lighter for being carried together. Thank you.